Good evening, guys. How are you today?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you, Rodrigo? We will have another Rodrigo. He hasn't connected yet, but Amber, hello, Amber. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Fine.
Okay, welcome to the class. Amber is new, right, in the class. So welcome and hello. We are starting Unit 6, no? We started Unit 6 yesterday or last week. No, we started yesterday, right? Unit 6, so you are in the middle. No, we are in the middle of the lesson, right? Well, of the course, right? Because they are 12 units. And we are going to check, where are you from, Amber? Where are you from? Yeah. Did you listen to me? Yes. Okay, that's well. Hasn't answered. Okay, guys. So we're gonna review something that we started yesterday that is talking about past habits. Past habits. So please decide which one is the correct classical music. Okay. So my parents would always listen to classical music, always used to, or both.
Would always?
Both. Remember that yesterday we were saying that sometimes can be one or the other, or sometimes both, no? Every year they go to the jazz festival, talking about habits in the past, no? So using would or used to, which took place near our home. So would, used to, or both?
Used to.
Both.
Would?
Both as well. Remember that yesterday we were saying that both can be possible according to the context in certain situations, even though would, of course, would be more for repeated actions in the past and used to for states in the past. But in this context, both are possible. I remember my dad, I have a huge collection of vinyl when we were young.
Used to.
Used to have in that case, because this is not a state. This is a belonging. No? My mom know all the words to every song by Madonna.
Used to?
Used to know all the words, no? To every song by Madonna, right? Remember that used to for, in that case, used to for states mainly, and would for repeated actions. But if we have, in this case, my parents would always listen to classical music in the car, or used to listen to classical music in the car. So one or the other. Would listen to classical music so many times, no? Or always. Frequent. Or used to listen, but not anymore, right? Used to listen in the past. They don't do it anymore now in the present. Yes? That's why. The same here, no? Every year they would go to jazz festival, or used to go to the jazz festival, but not anymore, right? Yes? In this case, any of these habits in the past, yes? Okay, let's, questions, observations? Observations here? Because yesterday we were checking this, right? Okay, in that case, let's finish the lesson in our book, right? That is the beginning of unit 6, as I told you. As I told you since the very beginning, please. And we are in lesson 6A, talking about the habitual past that yesterday we started. Yes? Okay, so on page, please, 49. On page 49, all right? Okay. Yeah. Let's do this together, and then, well, let's check the homework, because there was just an exercise for homework. Could you do it? Did you remember to do that? on page 122, and then we go back in order to finish this part. Mhm. So yesterday we were checking, of course, all this, and we did together exercises 1 and 3, but we are missing exercise 2, right? Mhm. As homework, yes? To complete. Okay. What would you say, Sandra? Every day?
Mm. Every day, girl will come from school and play video games.
I would come to school and play video games. Yes? Okay. Alma, number 2.
I used to forgotten how much fun it was to go fishing.
Okay. I used to forgotten how much fun. Remember? Okay. Is it possible to say I used to forgotten? ¿La posible, chicos? Okay. Vamos a hacer algo. Okay. Because yesterday we were checking. Yes? Yes, Sandra?
Only use because esta y el if, it is the past. Pues no es used, it's only used to.
Okay. Let's do something. Just to remind very quickly, because, well, just a few people were not here, but just to remind, please check with a partner. Revisen con un compañero, right? Check with a partner. We are on page 122, remember? Yesterday's homework. And check with a partner, and then we go back in 2 minutes. Very quickly, va a ser muy rápido. Just discuss your answers and well, check together, please. So Alma, Luis, and Sandra, Marianne, Rodrigo, and Amber, please accept the invitation just to check the answers of exercise 2 and if you have similar or different answers. And why would it be? Okay. Just 2 minutes and a half. 2 minutitos y medio, right? 2 minutes and a half in order to check. So you know, your classmates are in the breakout rooms. Yes, they are about to finish because they are just checking their answers, right? From the
Okay,
homework,
teacher.
from yesterday homework. Yes? Okay. Some seconds, and they are coming back. Did you do the homework, you know, from yesterday's exercise 2?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Is it raining in Chiapas?
No. Well, depend of the municipio.
Municipality,
Yes.
but not in your area.
No.
Yeah, excellent, because it has been very rainy in some parts of Mexico City and state of Mexico.
Oh,
And flooded,
yeah.
ya está se ha inundado. Yes, some
In
parts.
San Cristobal is flooded too.
Yeah, and San Cristobal is high.
Yeah.
Because of the drainage, no, los drenajes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys, so can we check? Ya regresaron, ¿verdad? Yes, they are here. Hello, guys. Okay, so what did you say? Because we were checking the first one and we substitute, of course, this pronoun by would. Yes, every day I would come because this is a repeated action. In the past, I would come home from school, no? And play video games. But the second one, if we have forgotten, if we have the verb in past participle, it couldn't be used to or it couldn't be would. So it is just past simple, right? I had forgotten how much fun it was. No? Go fishing. We go fishing all the time when I was a kid.
Would.
We would go fishing. So we are just substituting this contraction, right? I used to really enjoy reading and I read at least one book a week.
Just
Would.
good.
In this case, would. In this case, we're substituting just with would or had because, well, this two is not in this contraction, right? I would read at least one book a week. My sister used to buy really weird clothes and she to parties. Used to wear them to parties. Okay. Okay. And we have no money for the bus home because we spent all our money on ice cream.
Would.
Had.
We had, yes, because after would or after used to, the verb is just in infinitive form. And in these cases, yeah, thank you, Rodrigo, forgotten and spent are in past participle. So we should pay attention to that, no? We cannot use past participle form after would or after used to. So had spent, no? Past perfect in that case. And that summer, my brother was going out with Teresa. He met her in college and was crazy about her.
Would.
Met, the same, met. The verb in infinitive is meet.
And had.
Had, no? Had met her. We should pay attention to that. Remember that if the verb is in past participle, it's not possible to use would, no? You say used to. Used to would be possible because according to this exercise or activity, well, we are gonna use just have or the verb in past, that is in this case is have or would, no? Because we don't contract used to. Is the only past form or past habit that is not contracted, no? But the others can be contracted, no? Would or have, yes? Questions, comments, observations?
No, teacher.
Sure, you never have comments, and I'm pleased that you don't have comments, but all of a sudden, in the exam results, I not pleased, guys. I don't feel pleased because you didn't ask, probably the moment you had to ask. No? Okay, so I think I'm gonna let you some homework besides this, or we're gonna do something else tomorrow, right? Okay, or afterwards. Okay, let's go back, please, to the lesson. Let's go back to the lesson in order to finish this part together, and then a little bit of speaking practice, a little bit. Yesterday, in talking about the speaking practice yesterday, just two people could continue, right? With the speaking practice at 10. Remember that tomorrow we are going to have the second recovery part. So hopefully everybody can join us. Okay. So in this case, we have an opinion poll. What is a poll? Survey. Remember, survey or poll, no? Encuesta. Decide if one or both options are possible, guys. In each of these. Opinion poll of the worst decade for music. The worst decade for music. Rodrigo, please.
The early 20s?
The early 2000s. 2000s?
Okay, the early 2000s. Where would be amazing. But I can stand the stuff they're playing on the radio these days. In the 2000s, I was always used to spend hours listening to the radio, and at least 7 out of 10 songs were good. But now,
At least. Thank you, Rodrigo. So what would you say? One or the other or both are correct? Not just Rodrigo, in general, no? Marian, Amber, Judno, Alma, Luis.
Excuse me, teacher.
Sorry? So what would you say? Were amazing or would be amazing? Or both?
Where?
The early thousands were amazing. Not talking about music, we're talking about music. I'm gonna start the stuff they are playing on the radio these days. And I was always spending, or I used to spend hours listening to the radio.
I used to.
I used to spend.
Remember that also both possibilities can be right in certain cases, no? So you say used to. Then we have another one. Luis. I was a teenager.
I was a teenager in the 20s, 2000s.
Hundreds? Well, you can say 2000s or 2000s. 2000s or 2000s.
And I remember how I was always complaining or would complain about bands like Coldplay and King. At least the 2000s gave us a Lady Gaga who had used to have her first hit in 2009.
So what would you say in general, guys? Marian, Alma, Jutnu, Amber as well.
I was always complaining.
I was always complaining about bands like Coldplay or King. And then?
And who had?
Who had her first hit in 2009 or 2009. Thank you, Jutnu. Then the 1990s. The 1990s. 1990s. What would you say? Who can read out? Marian, can you read out, please? The 1990s.
Yes. I grew up in the 19... What? The
90s? 90s?
1990s
The
and
1990s?
1990s, and I used to like rock and heavy metal, but my parents used to listen or will listen to people like Celine Dion and Ma-
Mariah
Mariah,
Carey. Mariah Carey. No?
Mariah Carey every single day. What a nightmare the 1990s were for me.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I like or used to like rock and heavy metal.
Used to like.
I used to like rock and heavy metal. That means that not anymore. So remember that both can be possible. So, okay, just one. Then my parents, what would you say, used to listen or would listen to people like Celine Dion, blah, 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 right? What would you say?
Used to listen.
To listen, these songs, now or these people. Okay. Do you want to change something? Do you want to add something? Or that's okay? I'm asking everybody.
Yes, okay.
If there is a mistake, it's everybody's mistake. No? Okay. Not just one person, of course. Okay. So, as you mentioned, something is happening where used to spend, but in most of the answers, at least 3, 5, and 6, both are possible. And I was insisting, remember that you can have more than one answer. Well, both are possible according to the context. No? Why in 3, 5, and 6, both answers are possible? Why? Why? According to yesterday's explanation, remember that we have with past habits. What would you say?
In the number 3, because it's something it's repeat constantly.
Constantly is repeated constantly. I was always complaining or would, no?
Yes.
Repeated action and was always complaining because it was annoying for this person, right? To listen to these bands, no? Didn't like them. It's something annoying or negative. Remember? Was always or always and in past continuous with always. Something that is not pleasant, no? Unpleasant. And 5, why both are possible? Why, guys? Why both answers are possible? So I grew up in the 1990s and I like rock and heavy metal, or I used to like. What would be the usage or significance if I say I used to like or I like? I like then, and probably I continue liking, no?
Yes.
This kind of music. I used to like just in that time, not anymore. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but both are possible, grammatically speaking. And used to listen the same, no? Not anymore. No, my parents used to listen to these singers or would listen repeatedly, no? Repeatedly, no? Yes? All right, so don't forget that it depends because we don't have more context, so grammatically both are correct. And with this context, that's okay, yeah? Talking about past habits, okay, let me share with you this thing, okay, because you are going to speak up a little bit, okay? Let me check. Where do I have it? Let me minimize this. I have to minimize this. Okay, here it is. Used to or would? Okay. Here it is. A little slower. Okay, here it is. Okay, please, this you will tell me. Let's start with. Okay, just two or what? And this is about tell your parents, your partners. Sorry, your parents, your partners. Okay, no me deja. What's going on? Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay, food you didn't used to like. Food you didn't used to like, Marian, when you were a child.
I didn't used to like the onion.
Onion. So you like onion now?
Yes.
Of course, with taquitos. Rodrigo. Rodrigo, food you used to like, the opposite.
When I was a child,
Or a teenager.
teenager, I forget how you say comida chatarra.
Junk food.
Junk food. Yes, I used to like junk food. And
Not
now,
anymore.
yes, I consider it continues.
Oh, but if you continue, you don't say I used to.
Okay.
You say I would eat junk food every day. I
Okay.
would eat or a lot. No? You can use would or used to. But in this case, food you used to like, not anymore, because something we used to like in the past, we don't like it anymore. Or you
Okay.
didn't used to like, you like it now, no? Like Marian, she didn't used to like onion, but now yes, in tacos, right? And pozole, artinga, and all this food, no? Amber, please. Okay, Amber, your turn, please. Oh, the same? Come on, we have a lot of stuff and it's the same. Food you didn't used to like, Amber? Testa. Hello.
If you have the option to eliminate the
Yes, you are right. Vamos a eliminar. Another one. Now another one, Amber. Another one. A place you'd go after school. So a place you would go after school. No, Amber? No nos contesta. Alma, a place you'd go after school.
A
Amber,
place
yes.
that you have to go to school was my house.
Okay, your house all the time. Yes, okay. Now, okay, thank you. Amber, Jutnu. Something you didn't use to, y aquí el use está mal porque está E de más, ¿no? This is extra. You didn't used to know how to do without D. Something you didn't used to know how to do.
I didn't used to know how to I want to say hornear.
Bake.
Okay. Bake.
Bake. Okay. As a child? As a teenager?
A teenager.
Okay. Luis. What you used to do after school?
After school, I used to watch cartoons in my home.
Okay. All the afternoon?
Yes.
Okay, correct. And now, what do you do after work?
I used to rest.
Now you?
Now I used to rest.
Now you rest. No, now you rest. Thank you. Sandra, what you used to do at the weekend as a child?
On the weekend, I used to play with my brothers and my sister.
What did you used to play?
Video games or table play.
Table games.
Games.
Table games. Table games. Correct. Okay. So now, who's missing Alma? Ya. Luis ya. Okay. Amber again, please. A teacher you didn't used to like. Teacher you didn't used to like, Amber? As a teenager or as a child? Creo que tiene problemas with the microphone. ¿No? Ya se fue. Ya se fue. ¿Para qué le estoy preguntando tanto? No, ahí está. Okay. No, a teacher you didn't used to like, Rodrigo? When you were in middle school? In middle school.
When I was in middle school, I didn't used to like my English teacher. She was
Wow.
angry person.
She was grumpy?
Yeah,
Bad tempered?
exactly.
Oh.
Nobody can be noisy. Nobody could be noisy.
Nobody could be noisy. So you couldn't talk to each other.
Exactly.
Why not? If it is communication, but yes, I can understand. Well, teenagers are difficult. Teenagers are difficult. You know now that you are a teacher. But anyway,
Yeah.
you don't have to be that grumpy. Did she used to, or did he used to tease you?
What happened?
Did she or did he used to tease you? Regañarlos?
Yeah.
Tease you. Yes? All the time. Okay, finally. Okay, Luis, please. What you used to do at the weekend, not after school, at the weekend. Also, watch cartoons?
No,
What did
I
you do?
in the weekend I used to to practice exercise in the gym.
As a child?
No,
Yes, as a
no.
child. No, what you used to do.
I
Used
used
to
to.
is in the past. It's a habit in the past.
I used
Ah.
to. I used to play football.
Okay. Okay. In a team or with your
No,
friends?
in a team. Yes.
Okay. Marian, the last one, please. And well, Marian and Sandra, the same idea. Something you didn't used to like doing.
I didn't used to like do the homework.
Okay. Okay. Is just a past habit or it happens the same now?
I forget to do it.
Okay, okay. But you kind of like it, no? Okay.
Yes.
Sandra, what about you? Something you didn't like to do? You
Um,
didn't used to like doing.
I used to like
I didn't used to like.
I didn't used to like the practice exercise.
You didn't used to like exercising?
Exercising, yes, football or
Yes.
practice the ball. I don't.
Okay. You didn't? And now you like?
No, I didn't. I don't like.
Remember that when we used to is something that we like in the past, but it has changed now. In the present is the opposite, probably, right?
Okay.
So it has changed, no? With used to, with would, no. But with used to, yes. Right? Okay. So just be careful in that. Okay, let's go back, please, guys, to the lesson in order to finish this lesson and check some vocabulary at the beginning of next lesson, right? In that case, we have check. So it's because I couldn't do the streaming. Está grabando en mi computadora. I cannot minimize my Okay, let me check because I don't have my book here. Okay. Okay, let me know if you can see my book now. Yes? Mhm. Okay. Do the communication part. Yes, to finish. Yes. Can you visualize the book?
No,
No, me.
we are looking the
The same wheel.
yeah.
The same wheel. Let me check. Personal best, it says. Okay. So let's go to the communication part now. Yes, no? Mhm. Let's
Mhm.
go below the worst decades about music. Let's go to communication part, please. And working in pairs, please. Working in pairs. Well, you are 7, so 2 pairs and 1 3, right? Complete. You will complete the sentences. So you will be Sandra. Well, I'm gonna tell you in a moment who is going to be a student A. One of you is going to be a student A, and the other is going to be a student B, or the other 2 are going to be students B, right? Okay, so you have to complete some sentences as a student A, and then as a student B, it's similar sentences, but not the same ideas, not exactly the same ideas. You will complete the sentences with your own information, right? Okay. All right. Then you will read the sentences to your partner or your partners. And 3 of the statements are true and 2 are false. So you will make 3 sentences true for you and 2 false. You will guess which ones could be false from your partners, right? Yes, this is the idea. To complete the sentences, make 3 sentences true and 2 false. Then guess which are true and which are false, and how many could you guess from your classmates? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
So please go to the communication section. Sí les dije la página, ¿no va? Okay. So, student A, ahorita les digo quién es. Go to page 160. Student B, page 166. 166. Ahorita les digo quién va a ser quién. Right? So in that case, is Luis, student A, Sandra, student B, right? Then Amber, student A, so go to page 160. Rodrigo, student B, 166, right? Alma, you will be student A. Marian and Jutnu, student B, right? Because you are going to work together, right? Marian and Jutnu, yes, thank you.
Wait, the picture.
Sorry, Rodrigo?
Nothing, Miss. We were waiting you.
Uh-huh. What do you need? Yes.
Nothing. Who's gonna be the student A and B?
Amber, student A, and Rodrigo, student B. So Amber, go to page 160, Rodrigo, 166, right?
Miss, I have a problem.
Yes.
If I forget my book in my work.
Don't worry. I can share and you can screenshot. No?
Yes, yes.
Your part. Don't worry. Let me check. Uh, Sorry, it's because I changed. Okay, here it is. Just give me a second. It is B. Yes, you have yours, Amber? No problem?
Yes, I'm in.
Ready, Miss. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead then. I know that it's going to be difficult for you, Amber, because this is the first time you are here. You don't know your classmate at all, but try to guess. No? You are guessing anyway, so that will be more challenging for both of you because Rodrigo doesn't know anything about you. Yes? Just your name. You may start, okay? As soon as you can.
Sorry, teacher, I didn't understand. I'm going to guess, or Rodrigo is going to guess.
Both of you. So you are going to read
Ah.
out. You are going to read out. You can alternate. You can read out one of your statements that you have there. And well, 3 are going to be true and 2 are going to be false. So you will guess. No, I think this is true or this is false for you. Or you can read the 5 to get at once as you prefer. You can read the 5 statements at once as you prefer. It's up to you.
The questions are in the book. There is activity, or where
Yes.
is?
Yes, they are in the book. They are on page 150 and 60 for you. 160. You can screenshot. Yes, they are in communication section. You are a student A, Amber, this one. Just follow the instructions, okay? Okay, guys? Complete with your own information. 3 are going to be true. You are going to make them true and 2 false. Okay? So you can start. Okay, guys? Yes, ready? Rodrigo and Amber?
Sorry, Miss. Yes, I'm ready, Amber. What about you?
Thank you.
Sorry?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? To read out your statements? Okay, I need to monitor the other teams, guys. So you may start, please. Rodrigo, you may start and Amber can guess,
Okay.
please. You finish? Yes?
Yes, teacher, almost.
Yes, I know. Okay, I know, but I have to monitor one team that was lost. They didn't know what to do and they didn't ask me. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, guys, we are gonna go back in a minute. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So I try to keep calm.
Oh, hello guys. Have you guessed
Hello.
Hi, teacher.
your past habits? Have you guessed all of your past habits or no? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go back now to the main room. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, hello, Luis. And okay, thank you. Tell me one of your classmates, please. False, false,
False.
false past habits, false past habits.
Mm, when she was a child,
Who's she? Alma? No, no, Sandra.
Sandra,
Mhm.
uh,
Sandra was a child.
she she lived in a neighborhood near to the river.
She didn't live, no?
She
In that
didn't
case, or she didn't live in
live.
neighborhood near the river, right? Okay. True one.
True one, when she was a child, uh, she likes she used to drink milkshakes or something like that.
She used to drink milkshakes, no?
Yeah.
Banana milkshakes, Sandra, or mango milkshakes, or what kind of milkshakes?
Say banana milkshakes.
Banana milkshakes. Okay. Okay. From student B, thank you. Thank you, Luis. From student B, please. Rodrigo, tell us something true about Amber in the past.
About Amber, she was in school. She was to be good at speaking in public.
Speaking in public.
Yeah,
Really? So you were not a a shy guy, girl, no?
exactly.
Okay. Okay. And now, Amber, you are shy, giving speeches or speaking in public? A little bit, Amber? With no class,
Yes, a little.
a little bit with no classes, no? Mainly with no classmates or,
Yes.
or in a new class. Okay, no, don't worry. Okay, then, Amber, tell us something about Rodrigo, a true and false thing in the past.
He didn't like to drink milk.
Mhm. You didn't like milk, Rodrigo, as a child? Weird.
Yes, I didn't like it. I hate it.
Weird. Oh, wow. And another thing, Amber? No? Okay. Probably you couldn't have enough time to interact. No? To interact. Alma, you were a student in A or B, Alma? Don't remember.
Student A, teacher.
Oh, okay, so tell us something about your classmates or your classmate.
Um, Sorry, teacher, we didn't really understand the directions and do something different.
You didn't ask me. Ask me, please, when you don't understand something, because, well, sometimes I do it very fast because of the time, but when you don't understand, tell me, please. You can even write down in the chat. Huh? I always read the
No.
chat here or in WhatsApp. And let me know, please. Let me know.
We do the 4D activity.
Yeah, the one about Mario Bros. No, it's not
Yes.
Mario. It's not Mario, no? Okay, so let me know.
No, this not is the same communication practice, but the part of the 4D.
What do we have for B? Can't find it. Where is 4D? Because it's 4A and B.
I know in the page 116.
I don't. No idea, Jude. No, I can't find it. Okay. Well, so tell us, what did you ask and answer? Because you are going to ask and answer questions, but later on, not now, because time is almost over. Ya se nos acabó el tiempo, right? Okay. But tomorrow at the beginning of the class, we are going to finish this, and we're going to do some vocabulary activities, of course, but talking about using, of course, all these. Remember when we use past habits? Used to is something that you used to do in the past, but not anymore in the present. Or you used to like, or the other way around. You didn't used to like, and now you like it. What is a repeated action? And of course, past continues with always something that was annoying or unpleasant, no, for you, or a specific situation just in the past, no? Okay, we're going to talk about, guess what? Different stuff, video games, movies, music, different stuff in the different previous decades, no? Previous decades. So think about them, because, well, we are going to talk about your lives, not about or people in your family, no? Likes and dislikes towards these topics. All right. Thank you very much. And you will listen also. I'm going to include a listening. It's not in the book, but it's going to be interesting. Right? Thank you,
Yes.
guys. Excellent night.
Thank you, Miss.
Take care. Take care. Remember that you can ask me, right? If you don't understand a direction, right? Or an instruction.
Okay,
Thank
teacher.
Thank
Night.
you.
Nights. Have a good one.
Bye.